Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you are new and if you're faithful friends, then welcome home. Guys, I'm starting today by sharing with you how I gather all the inspiration for projects in my home. Some of you have asked, so I thought I would share. So I'm sharing how I have this app called Canva. And with Canva, you can do a multitude of things, but this video is not sponsored. So I will share only with you how I use Canva to create this board of inspiration pictures for my design idea. Usually I'll go to Pinterest and I will search for design inspiration pictures, and then I'll bring those pictures over to Canva and create a board with all of my inspiration in one place. Now this is really helpful because it allows me to be able to stay focused on exactly what it is I want my room to look like, and when I'm out shopping I can just pull up my Canva app on my phone and I'm able to look at my inspiration and search for pieces that are in my board. It helps me to shop not randomly but with a purpose, and it's really convenient for me. Not only that, but when I'm shopping my home, it allows me to pull my board up, look for items that I already have in my home that I'm able to use in the makeover that I'm doing in that particular room at that time. So now that I've shown you how I pull my inspiration thoughts together, let me show you some of my inspiration for my dining room. And I'm starting with rugs. I like this dark floor and this light rug that sits on top of it. It's also important to work with my small space, the columns, and my round dining room table. Arches are classic, so I want to recreate this look with arched mirrors, but not at this price. So I found a dupe for these designer mirrors. You can find them on Walmart. You can find the dupe on Amazon, Home Depot, but I found mine on Ashley Furniture for only $173. Next, I want to use my existing curio to display my white stoneware and other decor pieces. I want to incorporate white, and I want to incorporate greenery, woven textures, and also incorporate some wood tones. It's also important that I use pieces that complement the tones of my current furniture pieces because I'm not looking to buy any new furniture. I want to use what I already have. I also want a tall faux tree for my tall ceilings in this dining room space. I need like 10 or 12 feet. And I also like the look of these black candlesticks for contrast with the whites and the wood tones, along with some wooden candlesticks as well. I do have DIY projects that I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you for these candlesticks. And lastly, I want dark lamps with light linen shades for that touch of elegance and soft femininity that I want to bring into the room. So I have 3 DIY products to help me achieve some of my inspiration. So let's start with these wooden candlesticks. Now these candlesticks I found while I was out thrifting, and as you can see, they need a little help. But don't worry, I'm going to give them a look. So I'm starting with some clear Waverly wax and also the darker Waverly wax to help me attain the look that I'm going for. Now I started out by using first of all, I took out the gold pieces that were in them because I don't want to use those pieces. Then I'm starting with using a cloth to be able to put my stains on. But I ended up using a foam brush because it just helped me to better cover the candlesticks and also to keep that wood grain look that was in the candlestick. So just going through, and I am putting my stain on now. And this is what my candlesticks look like after the first staining. I'm going to go now and put some of this clear wax over it just to soften them up a bit and also lighten them up a bit. So I'm just going to take my cloth and I'm just going to go over these candlesticks and hope that it will give me a lighter tone than what I currently have, and also smooth it out just a little bit. And as you can see, I am clearly just wiping it on and then wiping off the excess. And I'm just going to do that to all 3 of these and stand back, take a look, see how I like it, and then keep working if I feel like I'm still not quite there at the look that I'm going for. So after putting wax on all 3 of them, I still feel like I want them a little bit lighter. So I'm just taking a lighter beige colored paint and just putting a little bit on my sponge brush. And I'm going over the candlesticks again, just to not cover the dark stain that's already there, but just to put enough white on there to almost whitewash it and just bring it down just a little bit. And this is my final look, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. I want the wood tone, but I don't want it to be too dark. I want it to really look nice with the existing wood tone furniture pieces that I already have in the room. Now on to the next DIY project, lamps. You guys, I found these lamps while out thrifting. They are beautiful. They are in perfect condition. I paid $12 a piece for these lamps, so $25 for 2 really nice lamps. You cannot beat that. So I even went on Google Lens and Googled these lamps, and they're quite pricey compared to the $24 that I paid for the 2. So I'm gonna go in again with this clear wax. Again, I'm not trying to change the color of them. I really just want to put this clear wax on it just to make them shine a little bit more, but not shiny, just a natural shine. And to also just leave some of this wax in the crevices of the details. It really gives it the look that the lamps have been around a little bit longer than they actually have. Again, I'm just covering these lamps with wax just to bring back that natural shine to them, to put a little bit of a protective coating on them, and to just tone them down just a little bit and make them look like they've been around longer than they have been. And this is my final look, and I'm so satisfied with how they look. Now time for this faux tree. As you can see, I have just some stems here that I picked up from Walmart, and this branch is actually pretty special to me because I actually cut it down from the land from my pastors, and it is gorgeous. So I'm taking these leaves off of this stem that I bought, and I am just going through and I am attaching these limbs on the thinner branches where I can slide them on. And I'm going to continue doing this until I have put them on all of the branches that will receive them as they are. And once that I have done that, the ones that will not slide on, I ended up hot gluing them on. And this is a look at how it turned out when I got all of the leaves back on the branch. So guys, I keep calling this a branch, but it actually was a small tree that was in their backyard on some of their land. So anyways, moving on now, I'm using some Quikrete, and I am putting it inside of a container that I bought for this. I want to be able to concrete this small tree branch into the concrete, and then I will take it, and as you can see here, I'm just using a piece of cardboard to draw a circle around the basket that I want to end up sitting this in. And then you will see that I'm cutting this out, and I'm actually going in a little smaller than my actual line because I want this to sit down inside of it. And then I'm going to take my tree, and you guys, I actually let that tree sit for 3 days before I moved it into the basket. I wanted that concrete to dry really, really good. So anyways, now I have it in there. I'm going to fill it up with some polyfill. Same stuff you would use in stuffing your pillows, and I'm just putting that all around and stuffing it in really, really good. And then once I have that all filled in, I'll take my cardboard piece that I cut out, and I will cut just an opening so that I can fit it around the tree. And so I'm cutting that out now, and I'll fit it around my tree and then put it down over the top of the vessel that the tree is in and the polyfill. And now I'm going to just take some moss that I bought, and I'm going to place it around on top of the cardboard piece that I have here, and you guys will see this is just going to turn out so nice. I'm so pleased with this piece. I wish you could see it in person because the video does it no justice, but this is just an easy way. Trees that are 10 to 12 feet tall can cost you anywhere from a few $100s to, I've actually seen them, upwards of $1,000 or a couple of $1,000s for them. So to be able to do this tree and to do it from a tree that I actually cut down off of the property from my pastor's is amazing. So keep watching and you'll see how this turns out. So guys, this is the finished product. I absolutely love the look of the moss in this white woven basket that I actually picked up from Walmart. The tree is tall, it's magnificent, it's everything that I hoped for. It's just gorgeous, you guys, and I absolutely love it. So as you're looking at the last few pictures of this, I want to thank you again. If you are a new subscriber, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you're a faithful friend, thank you for always coming back and showing your love and support. You guys, don't forget to enjoy all the little things in life. It's the little things that give us the sweetest, prettiest little pleasures. Until next week, bye-bye.